Unlike APC, PDP is not obligated to zone 2023 presidency to the south. Atiku, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The former vice president said while the ruling APC had a moral obligation to zone its presidential ticket to the south, PDP does not. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has won the position People's Democratic Party to avoid being stampeded into zoning its 2023 presidential ticket to the south. Mr. Abubakar, who was PDP flag bearer in the 2019 presidential election, made this call on Tuesday while speaking with members of the party board of trustees in Abuja. The many years of PDP government, 8 years or 6 years, all of them were from the south. So we should not be stampeded by the opposition party. They have a moral obligation, Mr. Abubakar said. We invented and formulated the zoning policy because we wanted every part of this country to have a sense of belonging. And I personally have paid my dues on the issue of zoning. Therefore, you cannot try to imply that the PDP had not been following the zoning policy, Mr. Abubakar added. The former vice president's comments comes amid agitation for the PDP to zone its presidential ticket to the south. Last year, southern governors, regardless of party affiliation in a communique, said southern Nigeria must produce the next president. If the opposition party zones its presidential ticket to the south, Mr. Abubakar and other northerners in the PDP could be skimmed out of the contest. People's Gazette had reported that Mr. Abubakar was warming up to contest for president in 2023 under the PDP. A report he confirmed when he visited former President Olusegun Obasanjo in Abeokuta a few weeks ago. In September 2021, the Gazette exposed how Mr. Abubakar, in a desperate move to be president, paid $16.5 million to a U.S. firm to help launder his image in the run-up to the 2019 presidential poll. Let me say this, and that is what I had. These reasons is what I have in mind, and it is true. We cannot deny it. 1999, when Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, former president of Nigeria, became the president, he is from the southwest, right? And then after 1999 came, Umar Yar'Adua, right? After Umar Yar'Adua died, the south also took over. Are you saying it? So yes, these people have paid south, not how many years in south. So in the sense, yes, PDP, they are not under, they have been following it. I cannot, now me, I will say the truth because me, I'm apolitical. He is actually right. He's right. But me, I'm not saying he's right to come and anyway, he has the right to come and contest. He's part of those recycled politicians, for those who are going to be wanting to vote for, them. But the thing is, in Nigeria now, there is a conflict of interest. Nigeria no want to make another northern sit down for that seat. He reached me to switch. He reached to switch, unfortunately. So how are we going to do this one now? How are we going to do this one? Number one, a northerner is on that seat. Saying another northerner should come and rule or more. There's going to be problems. Now, the PDP, they are already agitating that. Of course, which they are right. But how we go do this thing now so that nobody will be feeling cheated? How is it going to be done? How? In my own humble opinion, I think this is the point where everybody will come together and will dialogue this thing. Everybody will come and, in short, bring your problems. Those who have problems, all the six geopolitical zones, this is a point where to say, okay, everybody come together so that let us see how we are going to resolve this amicably. But unfortunately, we don't have someone who would do that. He knows the right thing to do. He knows, after all, he recently advised the nation to do the part of dialogue. He knows the right thing to do, but definitely he would not do it. He won't. This is time for us to come together and everybody comes together. How do we go about these things? Everybody bring, their own idea and solutions. And before you know it, this issue will be resolved without anybody feeling cheated. Because the northerners in PDP are feeling cheated. The southeast are feeling cheated. Everybody is feeling cheated. Yeah? So I think this is what dialogue would solve, in my humble opinion. Now, me saying this is what dialogue was of. I'm also not saying that, oh, I support Atiku. No, Atiku is not my candidate. I've told you people. My candidates, I'm yet to see. I've not seen my candidate yet because nobody have come out and tell me, oh, this is what I would be doing for Nigeria. And this is exactly how I'll be going about it. Even if it is just one sector. Even if the person will say, oh, I don't want to give out everything, but this is for this sector and this sector, for this particular sector. This is the solutions, this is the strategy, and this is how it is going to be done. Okay, no more old politicians and Fulani presidents. Go home. We don't want to keep recycling you people. Go home. Asorok is not for retirees. Nigeria is not looking for the likes of Atiku, Tinubu, and Osibanjo. Okay, your desperation to become Nigeria's president will collapse PDP entirely. I'm telling you. Me, I'm even saying, check out anybody whose ambition to be something, apart from the presidency. Somebody is burning with ambition to do something, and that thing, he doesn't care. Like, he doesn't care what happens in a bid to do that. Then watch that person's intention. If it's a post of leadership, watch that person's intention. After that leadership is given to him, watch the destruction that follows suit. Exactly. In my own opinion. Atiku is now PDP spokesman. Desperate and self-centered politician, go home and rest to enable you become a statesman. Business point from this pensioner politician seeking another pension fund in another political office. The thing is, what he's saying sincerely, from the PDP point of view, is correct. We cannot take it. What exactly? The North, the North has been denied in PDP as well as the Southeast. That's why I said that dialogue is good, because in that dialogue, we'll narrow this North and South they're always talking about to Northeast, North Central, Northwest, then Southeast, Southwest, South. Yes, we'll narrow it down. Then individually, when you now go back home, you can now narrow it down. Okay, the South is okay. Who will now come from president? Let's say, for instance, maybe the North West. Is it Kaduna? Is it Katsina? You know, all those kinds of things. You now narrow it down yourself. Yes, as in everything will be narrowed down to even a local government will not come and say, it is because we are small. That is why they're not. Yes, that dialogue needs to happen. Sincerely, I just wish they're going to do the part of dialogue before 2023 elections. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.